Hello, I'm Vasilis Mavroudis. I'm working on a project on examining cross-device tracking technologies, and more specifically, we're currently working on examining the security and privacy of the ultrasound tracking ecosystem. Our research basically has two parts. The first one is evaluating the security of this ecosystem, and the second part is developing ways that will allow users to basically decide which data they want to share with advertisers and which they don't want to. So that we try to give them some sort of mechanisms that will allow them to control the data flow towards advertisers. So from our research so far on the ultrasound tracking ecosystem, we found out that certain attacks are possible, and in a specific case, even users using the Tor browser can be de-anonymized. So we believe that it's very important for users to know how their data are being handled and processed, so that they can decide what's dangerous and what's not, depending on their particular case. Data transparency is an emerging topic, and the community is becoming increasingly interested into it. And I think the Data Transparency Labs and the conference itself provide an ideal venue for this discussion between the academics, practitioners, and activists, possibly, to start working on it and coming up with useful insights that will help form our approach in the next few years. Basically, I believe that we've seen in the last few years users become increasingly aware of security, and I really believe that the same thing will happen with data transparency. So I assume that within the next decade, the users will be very much aware of how that their data are being handled and processed by third parties. So there will be much more of pressure towards regulating this area, which now is kind of gray and it's not very much controlled. So the most significant challenge, I believe that's exactly the same with the most significant development, is user awareness. And I think it's one of the things that we should start working towards, and this is what the labs here are doing. Because without a significant user base interested into this topic, there will be not enough traction for our technologies to start getting used and being applied in real life. So if we build up a user base that's interested in how their data are being handled and processed, then we can apply our solutions. Otherwise, there is no interest and no one is going to actually do anything about it. I'm very optimistic, and I really believe that users will become aware of this area and will start to demand proper regulation and practices being applied by both developers and operating systems. So I really believe that it's going to happen something similar to what we've seen so far in security. So I think we're heading towards more data transparency rather than getting worse.